My name is Dunn, and I am so super thrilled and excited to be able to finally share my story. I've gotten the courage up, and I really know how amazing it is to have somebody share this with you, because I had somebody that was wonderful enough to share it with me, and I'm so very thankful that they did that. So I just want to start off by saying 7 years ago, I was teaching dance, teaching kindergarten full time. My husband and we built a house, and I had a toddler already. I had a little girl, and then I had another baby, and his name is Braden. And when I had him, I was 28 years old and trying to kind of keep up with, being a busy mom, working full time, also, doing dance on the side. And I was just a busy mom trying to get everything done. And honestly, I felt like dirt. No matter what I did, I couldn't keep up. I felt like I didn't recognize myself in the mirror. I was very kind of uncomfortable in my own skin. And the biggest part is how I felt. I did not like the way I felt at 28 years old. You should be vibrant and excited about life, and your quality of life should be off the charts. And frankly, mine just wasn't. I was not feeling well. I was living on Mountain Dews, fried food, and honestly, whatever I could get my hands on. Just to have supper, was an accomplishment. And that's not an excuse, but it definitely was reality for me. So truly, I was looking for something to be my jump start, to help me feel like autumn again, to help me feel vibrant again, and want to be more active and want to do more when I came in from work. I wanted to take a nap every day, and I knew that was not going to be a part of my life forever. I knew I had to change that. So thankfully, someone shared Juice Plus with me. And Juice Plus is very simple in the fact that it's 17 raw fruits and vegetables in a capsule or gummy. And I thought, well, okay. I didn't really ask a lot of questions. I knew it was natural. I knew that there was no way possible through my Mountain Dews and my fast food junkie, addiction, that I was getting 9 to 12 servings of raw fruits and vegetables in my diet every day. It was not happening, you guys. So I began to realize, as I started to take Juice Plus, I feel a lot better. And I truly do believe it's a mindset. I had a mindset of changing my lifestyle. I wanted to live my life and not just exist anymore. So I was looking for that, that little jump starter, that help. And so Juice Plus immediately made me feel better. I had natural energy. I wanted to get up in the morning. I would say about 3 weeks in, I was, jumping out of bed instead of dragging out of bed, and wanted to live my life, wanted to do more things. And I started to cook better and, eat better. And I honestly felt like at the time I was kind of doing it on my own, but I know now I had that wonderful catalyst, of whole food nutrition that was making all of those decisions and those little things daily so much easier for me. And that was the only thing that I changed. So it still was a product to me, though. I was a product of the product. I kind of had my health journey over the next few years. I began to drink more water. I cut out fried foods, and I cut out Cokes altogether. I have not had a Coke in 7 years. But it was baby steps, I did things a step at a time, and then I began to feel better, and I wanted to get out, and I would walk a mile, and then I moved up and I could walk, 4 miles, and then I became a runner, and, I was able to lose and keep off 38 pounds. I've kept it off for 7 years, right at 7 years. But the biggest thing for me is truly the way that I feel. I'm a kindergarten teacher and surrounded by germs, and yet I do not get sick. I don't miss work because I don't get sick. I've only been on antibiotics 2 times in 7 years, and that is unheard of teaching 5-year-olds. So, honestly, it's helped me in so many ways. I used to have headaches, UTIs, lethargic, just didn't really feel well at all. So it's helped me kind of all across the board. Because I don't have any of those things anymore, and have that quality of life back, which is amazing. But truly, my biggest thing to you is the research. About a little bit over a year ago, I I was actually talking to someone on Facebook, or I put a post on Facebook because I was absolutely felt helpless as a mommy because my daughter was extremely sick around Christmas and I couldn't do anything for her, and she was miserably sick. And that is a terrible feeling as a parent, to not know what to do, and it's the holidays and you can't get to the doctor and your baby feels so terrible. And so I posted something on Facebook, and thank the Lord, somebody reached out to me. You know, my upline leader now, and come to find out we actually have a family connection, which it's always a small world, but I'm so thankful for her because she didn't give up on me. She actually swears that for a year she tried to contact me, which I do not have any recollection of. My goodness, I'm so thankful that she did. And she reached out and said, you know what, you guys need to get back on Juice Plus. We have a children's health study, and you know, your kids can get, you know, their supply of fruits and vegetables in a gummy for free if you order this. And this is, you know, I know you love this. You've talked about wanting to, you know, do Juice Plus again, and I just want to help you guys with that. And I kind of rolled my eyes and I said, oh, okay, you know. And so I wound up talking to her for 45 minutes, best conversation of my life. I decided to go ahead and do the $50, you know, annual fee. Still rolled my eyes and said, well, you know, I'll do it because that's not a very big investment, and I already love Juice Plus. I was a raving fan anyway, you know, but I still saw it as a product. It was still a product to me. She actually told me about our Vineyard blend, which is our dark berries, and that's wonderful for cardiovascular wellness and circulation. No one had ever shared that with me. She told me about our complete mix, which is amazing, 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 French vanilla and chocolate, and didn't want to try that. She sent it to me for free, sat on my counter, and when I tried it, my goodness, I cannot keep it at my house now. Makes the most amazing smoothies, plant protein, packed with, you know, protein, and I can give it to my kids. We can put it in our oatmeal. We can make protein cookies out of it. I mean, it's so versatile, and that's changed my life. Definitely starts my morning off in a way that I was not getting before, and it's wonderful for muscle recovery. You know, with P90X and me doing those hard workouts, I was extremely sore to where my legs would feel like they were going to explode because I was so sore. It helps me with muscle recovery. I mean, just all around, the product is amazing. And what I love is that it is a very small product line. We have our garden, orchard, and vineyard capsules, and then we have our complete shake mix, and we have complete bars. And those are wonderful meal replacements. And I love knowing exactly what I'm putting into my body and into my children's body. It's safe for diabetics, safe for pregnant women, safe for children. So, you know, that $50 investment, never thought it was going to turn out to be anything, but I'm so in love with Juice Plus and the way that it's helped me. You know, I went ahead and did it, and I said, I need to get my kids on this. I need to get my husband on this. Well, he is skeptic of all skeptics. I worked on him for 6 years. He saw me taking the product and thought I was getting ripped off. That's just a diet fad, you know, and I try to explain to him. And so when I saw that research, when I had my upline share that research with me, we have over 33 published clinical studies in peer-reviewed medical journals, and that's actually about to change to 40 here soon. But that is unlike any research out there, highest caliber, gold standard, you know, research that is available in the world and can do for us what nothing with or without a prescription can do. Most research nutritional product in the world, you know, that was my light bulb. Oh my goodness. That's why I was able to crave better things on my own. That's why I started cooking better. That's why I haven't been sick all these years. You know, even though I really was around so many germs, it didn't make sense why I wasn't getting sick. That's why I want to run 6 miles. That's why, you know, I don't have headaches anymore, and I don't have, you know, those days where I want to come in and just absolutely go to sleep every day when I would get home. All those things started to make sense to me. The light bulb went off, but it all goes back to the research. And so I immediately said, yes, I've got to have this for my kids. I've got to have this for my husband. Bought it for him, laid it out. He did not say a word for about 5 weeks. But then he began to wake up before the alarm clock, and he began to not get sick, and his horrendous allergies went down to like an 1/8 or a 1/16 of what it, you know, was before, and he's only been on the product for 1 year. And my children were my biggest whys. When I began to say, I'm getting chills, when I began to see my babies, you know, just taking a gummy, they're gummies every morning, they're fruits and vegetables, okay, this is going to be like a part of our day, like brushing your teeth. You're going to take your gummies every day, kids, and you're going to feel good, and you're not going to get sick, and you're going to want to jump and run and play. And so that became a part of our life, And so I noticed over time, because my daughter, she was 11 when she started, chronic ear infections, very, very sluggish and lethargic, 24/7 pretty much. She wanted to live on purple Doritos, white bread, and Dr. Pepper, which as a mother made me cringe. But it's so difficult to develop those eating habits that they need. Even all the modeling in the world, it was just really tough as a mom to get them to do that. So this was an excellent way to flood her body, with all of those phytonutrients from all those whole foods every day in a delicious gummy, and her not really even know what was going on at first. But we started having these conversations, and I started to take notice, and now she is eating so many fruits. She would not even eat a banana before. She drinks as much water as me, and she wouldn't drink hardly anything to begin with. I was afraid she was going to get dehydrated, and she is really, really drinking tons of water and eating better. And we've not bought white bread in, oh my goodness, 9-10 months. It's not a part of our life anymore, our lifestyle. And then my son, he's 8, and he was my allergy kid. I don't know if you have an allergy kid, but it's terrible as a mama. And poor baby, he had to take morning and night allergy medicine every day for as long back as I can remember. He had to take acid reflux medicine. He threw up every formula we ever gave him. I was so worried about his little esophagus and what that was going to be like over time, and it frightened me, honestly. And he was my annual bronchitis kid, just terrible, terrible sinus pockets under his eyes. He would get those little pockets. And so I knew that it was going to help him. And he's my eater anyway. He'll eat anything you put in front of him, but he's eating a lot better now too. And he has not had to have any of his prescriptions filled in 11 months, which is a huge proud moment for a mama. And we've not been to Children's for an allergy appointment since he started Juice Plus. And thankfully, all 4 of us have not even been to the doctor. And, that is the reason that I will continue to give my family Juice Plus for as long as I live. And the business opportunity has been amazing. In 1 year, I've been able to, make it to senior sales coordinator, working on qualifying national marketing director, almost replace my teaching income. And it's the amazing culture that you get to be a part of, the inspiring healthy living around the world, and knowing that you're making a difference in the health of families all over the world. It's just truly, truly a remarkable company that I am blessed to be a part of. I'm thankful that we're very mission driven, and will never ever not share this. And I'm unapologetically sharing this with my whole heart, because I'm a mama on a mission. And please just take some time to look at the research on Juice Plus, because there's nothing like it on the market. And it's amazing.